Abgara, hello. Bogdan and Abgra. Two people that are always here hanging out. Hell yeah. Appreciate you guys. A lot of AK-12s. Yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Danke Gamer. Biggest of dankes. We have a lot of AK-12s. So how can we use these? How can we use these? Marvin, what's up? Morning to you as well. Even though it's not really morning for me. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to sort this a little bit before we start for the day, Looking better. Yeah, thanks for subbing, Marvin. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, dude. Casper, good evening to you as well. We're starting late today. We're like late. I set up late myself, and it was just impossible for me to start my day, man. I gotta be better about that. Just like powering through discomfort, I mean. Yeah, I'm East Coast. East Coast NA. I'm EST. It is 4:30 right now. Suits you time? It does. I mean, if anything, starting later would be better for the NA time. It's just not as good for... Who would it not be as good for? I don't know who it would be good for, actually. I guess it would be less good for... Asians? I guess. People in the... In that time zone, like the Philippines. You know what? I'll gaslight myself into this. Maybe it's good that I started later. I think it's a good thing. You're welcome. 1:30 p.m. Just woke up. Oof, 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 oof. I do that sometimes. I get it. My excuse, my excuse is that I often have work that begins around, I don't know, fucking, what's cheap right now? I often have work that, like, begins around, 5, 6, 7 p.m. So waking up in proximity to that is reasonable, you know? It kind of makes sense. That's my excuse. Note that I'm not using the word reason. Excuse me. I got a couple of U1 tippies over here. Yeah, let's rip those off. Meeting at 5 a.m. West Coast. You knew you wouldn't be up for it. What the fuck? Are you working with? Yeah, at that point, yeah. Are you working with Asian countries? Thailand? Yep. That's cool, man. Do you like it? It's safe right now for uni. Wait, so you're working and in uni at the same time? That's kind of wild. Hope that works out, man. That sounds hard. That sounds very time consuming. What am I doing right now? I saw that Chinese text. Mandarin, excuse me. So, what do I even want to spend these on? A universal key is fine. I can use this to, like, open up a guest bed or something. Do I want the rest of this shit, though? I guess some of these guys have a chance for a red. I'll live or die for you. These are better, no? Yeah, because these reds have more value. I guess I'll crack them. I don't really care about these skins. Like, ooh, I don't care about them, but it's a lot of the other bundles. It's 3 Cohen Wealth, which that's 30 right there. And then 10 Lucky and 10 Chosen. So it's 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. So 50 points in value, plus the 2 skins. Okay. Well, no, that's not right, either. Well, it doesn't even matter, actually, because I can only have a limit. So I actually shouldn't be spending these at all. If I think I can get more than 100, I should hang on to these and then get the bundle first, and then after that, slowly get these guys. I have 20 days to get 100. I can probably do that. Unless Marathon takes over. Hey, what's up, Chad? Sweet song of seduction. That would live on... Puto. Yeah, I figured that I couldn't keep depriving the dads of ABI. Sorry, the unks of ABI. How could I have deprived you guys for so long? How's the ABI been? Haven't been on like a month. I mean the meta is worse than it's ever been. Sharks. Also, welcome back. I hope life's been treating you well, man. I still appreciate your help from before. But yeah, game scuffed a little bit. Lockdown is full of tier 5 ammo, which is, you know, I mean, it is what it is at this point, isn't it? But yeah, it's full of tier 5 ammo. And the main difference of Lockdown is that you're not seeing, like, U1s and H4s. But you're still seeing tier 5 ammo. And because you can't wear, like, really, really hefty armor yourself, the time to kill in Lockdown is basically, like, instant. It's just a matter of, which gun do you put the T5 ammo in? And then Forbidden is more scuffed than it's ever been, because you're basically only allowed to use the H4 or the U1 if you're actually trying to be competitive. Which sucks! It's not very fucking fun, is it? To only be able to use 1 or 2 guns. ABI has been so repetitive, I started Season 3, so now I'm just running like thermal TV, thermal scopes, and vectors, couldn't care less. That's, I mean, arguably, Marvin, that's the way you should play. I think that I, and like a lot of other people, got really like hung up around like thinking of like what is the best thing to run, when like what's more important is like when you have fun running, what would be like a funny thing to do, or not even like a funny, what would be like a fun thing to do, you know? I find it important to know what's optimal, but I don't feel like I always have to do it. But I do find it important to know what I should be doing if I really do want to win. Games went downhill when they added knocks on chest shot. Yeah, that was kind of the beginning of the bullshit, Sharks. I actually agree with that one. Mr. Vix, how's it going? Are the raids today? We've been live for 10 minutes, and I've been sitting on this screen the whole time. I've been trying to fix the inventory just a smidgen. And I don't really think Yeah, I didn't do it. I did not fix anything. It's still broken. Couldn't imagine what the problem is. Let's let's see if there's any loading we can do for this thing. This thing was literally empty, it looks like. Alright. It was literally empty, just taking up all that space for fucking what? Well, I made a bit more space. Where are your feet, Jehudi? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I play much of Overwatch? My esports career literally began with Overwatch, between casting and observing, and even as a player, I played and coached a small amount of Overwatch. So, you could say I played a little bit of Overwatch. Not so much nowadays. I forget that I was a coach back in the day. I forget that that was the thing that I did. It doesn't come up very much. I don't really think of the. I don't really think I was like an amazing coach. A lot of other people were mostly doing like the theory crafting on the hero synergies and whatnot to work on. Nowadays, the Overwatch comp scene is pretty dead. I don't know about dead. I don't know enough about it to call it one way or another. I couldn't tell you. It's definitely not what it used to be after, but that was mostly Blizzard's own fault when they tried to make it more than it was. That would be the for player counts better than ever, even though I personally think the new heroes don't fit. I mean, yeah, you release 5 heroes at once. There's gonna be some. There's definitely gonna be some fucking growing pains. What's up, Mig? I'm doing alright. I had to struggle to, like, get out of bed and get on today, to be honest. But I felt. I took a shower and I felt a little better. I'm not taking good care of myself lately. It's a problem. I had to push past my discomfort and just be better to myself. Ooh. Yeah, I can gear scam this in pretty easy, huh? Yeah, just keep the mag unloaded and we're good. I don't know how many rounds we're missing, but we can just top load. Load her up full tier 5. 2 stacks of tier 5, 1 stack of tier 4. Just to top it off a little bit. And a TMK in the bottom. Setup like this is pretty reasonable for lockdown. I kind of want to make a new lockdown optimized video. The meta's changed. Alright. We can rock. We can try to rock anyway. It's a shame. I've basically come to the conclusion that, like, for lockdown, you can kind of make, like, most guns work. Because the time to kill is so fast. Tier 5 ammo just kills, like, you know, basically instantly in 2 to 3 shots. And the gun that has risen to the top is just the AK-12. Because it's easy to use, because it's versatile. It's basically just like the U1 of lockdown, right? I think that's kind of sad, because, like, any gun can work in this mode. Almost any gun, as long as you put tier 5 ammo into it. So it's kind of sad that there's literally just one that everyone uses, but it does make sense because, you know, the tier 5 ammo in that gun is some of the cheapest that there is. So like, the ammo is a little bit cheaper. The gun overperforms. The gun's versatile. You can do anything with it. Yeah, it's also very cheesable. Well, that's not true though, Pixels. The AEK is the most cheesable gun. You can get an AEK down to 100k. Stock comes off, receiver comes off, optic comes off, grip comes off, tip comes off. Everything comes off the gun. Literally everything. And there's no pistol grip. People just don't run it because it has recoil. Lol. 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 You can, Pixels. It's just not as good as the AK-12. Starts shaking his head, no. I get it, Chad. I mean, the AK-12 does kind of take thought in other modes. The problem is just that, like, once a fucking again. The problem is just the time to kill is too fast. It's more of an ammo problem than anything. There's 2 doors that are going off right now. I'm gonna play slow, give him some time to... develop. Seal did send my sub? No sharks, but that's fine. I was hoping there'd be a headshot, man. Hey, there it is. I appreciate it. You're never expected to sub, Sharks. You can do whatever you want. AK-12 v AK-12. Unbelievable. Incredible. You fuck around for 2 seconds and he just starts wiggling out. Well, at least we know that he doesn't have any teammates, though. Me too, Shad. Oh yeah, the Air-57 has problems. It has problems. But, if you're bringing it in a lockdown, like, you know, come on. Man. Doing alright, Mike. Show up on the For You page? Hey, I'm happy to hear that. Get out of the way! Wait. Wait. So, so oh. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my good God. Oh wow. That's fucking silly, dude. I did not notice that someone had double optic up on this game. We also, like, should have died there, by the way. Holy fuck, we should have died there. Yeah, Blaine. There are no excuses. Oh, he's got the big boy magazine. There's 2 big boy magazines. Look at those things. They're so cute. We're gonna go outside and see if we can't bag up some of the gentlemen from out there. They double swung. I said, "Oh shit, but you got him." Bloyd, I'm kind of pissed off that the first guy lived as long as he did. You know, I was kind of hoping, nay, expecting to win that. You know. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Forgot about this. Did I throw away the wrong one? I think I might have. Maybe. It's gonna get stinky in here, gentlemen. Doesn't sell. Not worth. Let's get out of here. Okay, that's actually not worth it either, so we're just grabbing the fresh 926 and getting the fuck out of here, I think. This is what I'm saying, though. Like, all these guys have the same gun, man. What the heck? What the heck? Well, that giggle kind of gave me a headache. Actually, that's not even true. I felt like the inklings of a headache popping earlier, and I was just like, I guess I'll ignore it, and... here we are. Not feeling good because of a headache. Fucking Hedachis, man. Alright, so AR-57's getting stripped, huh? This gun's getting folded. This gun's getting stripped. We're yoinking both of these M4s. Well, I don't want to scam myself, so let's do this properly, huh? There might be an adjustment I can make on the stocks of these M4s. Wait, AR-57 is extremely strippable. Gotta go for an hour or two, but I'm keeping the stream playing for the ad revenue. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that. They meant what they said when they called you a King Rex. Fucking champion over there. I'm guessing this is gonna be... well, it's not gonna be a scav gun, because, yeah. This has got operational supplies on it. So many dogs! I didn't even bring any of my own dogs. These are all just their puppers. And we got many puppers to show for our effort. Hell yeah, dude. Oh! Oh! Massively up. Oh, the incline. The tilt incline. I like that. At that point, well, like, is it still a tilt grip? Like, how does that work? M4 auto rogue recoil is trash. AAK is expensive. ZC is okay, but almost the same price point. The cheap H4 is. Yep. If you're looking to run tier 4 ammo, then the H4 is what you should be running. But if you're playing Lockdown, like, do you really want to be going like H4 995? Like, do you really want to be doing that? Yo, what's up, Ev? Yeah. I was talking to the cutie on Hinge. And I made well, a lot of my other buds have been making like worm jokes lately, and I showed her, and like one of the quotes that I had that came up was worms together stand forever. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of funny. So here we are. How was the RE playthrough? No spoilers. I actually don't know if I'm a Resident Evil guy, so I beat the whole thing in one sitting, which maybe contributed to like a bit of, I guess, dissatisfaction. But like I'm like not huge on like hyper violence, which I'm not saying Resident Evil has hyper violence, but it's pretty consistently violent, right? And like just, you know, playing that for 12 hours straight is just like, ugh, you know? Doesn't make sense. Why is Lockdown full of AK-12? We were talking about this before, Brenzor. Lockdown is full of AK-12 because the tier 5 ammo is cheap, because the gun is easy to use. Holy fuck. And because the time to kill on tier 5 ammo is so fast that the AK-12's lower DPS compared to other options, like a F2000, like an AR-57, like a P90, it doesn't really matter as much because a lot of the armor and the people that you're fighting, nice, are going to be going down in 1 to 3 shots anyway with BS ammo. So why would you care about like having a gun where like the downsides are recoil but the upsides are damage when people are already dying basically instantly anyway?
The encrypted archive locator has been activated. The coordinates have been sent.
Oh yeah, there's a guy in gas station still. I'll let him get away. DC is not okay, feels like a water gun. No, the DC hits pretty hard. It's just that the recoil makes you miss shots, and it makes you put like rounds in people's like chests and their arms when they're supposed to be going for the head, or vice versa. The thing is that, like, a lot of guns, they actually have very reasonable recoil. The M4's recoil is reasonable. The AEK's recoil is reasonable. The ZC's recoil is reasonable. But because there's one gun that exists that has recoil that's even better and damage that's even better, or at least, like, comparable, it's like, okay, well, would you rather have, like, 2 guns that do the same thing, but one is harder to use, less consistent, and has less range? Like, no, you just use the more consistent and, generally speaking, a more effective and cheaper option, right? Stable gun with the best ammo. Stable gun with the best ammo and the cheapest ammo is what it is. My god, 3 of them in one raid. So it's like you're not having problems killing people with an AK-12 with BS. In Forbidden, when you're fighting tier 6, you are. But in Lockdown, when you're just fighting tier 5 and below 90% of the time? No, absolutely not. You're totally fine. Gun's too versatile, actually. The gun is actually legitimately too versatile. Probably have a fire rate reduction to like 700. What am I doing? Looting more safes. Do the red spawns and blue card? Yeah. Sorry, Big T, you mentioned, you spoke up in the YouTube chat. How's it going, man? I didn't recognize you because you're not just Big T, you're Big T hyphen E13XX, which is a few more characters than I was expecting. But yeah, the balance of the game has a bit of a problem, and is somewhat exacerbated by the way that armor and ammo works. Like, the gun that you have would matter less if it wasn't so important to, like, you know, land, you know, 1 to 3 shots, or like 5 to 7 shots, or if like head HP worked differently, headshots mattered more. But because like sustained fire, especially sustained fire in like a specific part of the body, whether it be the head or the chest, wow, 4 in one raid, that's crazy. Because that stuff is so important, your gun matters a lot more. You only need 100. Yeah, you're right. I can't wait to only get 100. Let me be the fool, fool, fool. Gonna live or die for you. Alright. How are we making this work? I would have to drop an AK-12 for the battery here. I could potentially do some shenanigans. I could probably unpack some magazines. Put some ponies away. Yeah, I think we could make this work, actually. Also don't need that. Not a great deal there. Yeah, we're already like halfway there. Yeah, we unpacked the magazines and we're good. The raids are blessed hikes. This is the first raid of the day, and we're probably getting like 8 mil. Are they going to change red ammo? My playtime might be limited. Oh boy. The problem with ABI, red ammo. The thing that everybody always whines about. I don't even know if I'm joking or not. Oh yeah. You think tier 6 helms and tier 5 armor with good guns and lockdown kits with over 1.8 million? How are they doing that? So I'll show you in a bit after this raid. But basically, you can strip attachments off of your gun to reduce the value of that gun. Attachments that are in your... Where is it? Where's my bag? Attachments that are in your inventory, not in your gun, don't count towards the value. Also, people are likely running relics, which is to say armor that is missing HP, which will, once again, further reduce the value of that armor. Lockdown, by the way. Holy fucking shit. Whew. Yes, sir, Ev. Thanks for hanging out, Hikes. Yeah, loaf. That shirt gives powers. Maybe I should unbutton it a little more. If I don't get what I want, just start trying to use some sex appeal, see? I believe the M4s are getting binned. I don't know. So he pulls all his men, yeah. For real, though, for real. But yeah. Game's got some problems, but we all know that. Bulk sell. M4, M4. Any 5.56 suppies? No, surprisingly. Excuse me. Get him out of here. Oh, I forgot to click the button. Oh yeah, we'll do love. Oh yeah, I heard that Frost reached out to you as well. Did that end up all being okay? We have so many AK-12s. I guess we're using a lot of AK-12 today. Worked out stellar? Hell yeah. Where am I bringing it though? I guess I could bring this to Forbidden Farm. Yeah, Frost was saying he wanted to get some games in sometime. Which, you know, I like the idea of doing more community days. Actually, guys, by the way, I'm trying to get more like community days in and generally just spend more time with humans. with people, with pulses. So the current things, it's in the Discord right now. It's in the Discord right now. But one of the main things that I am trying to get going is number one, Community Armor 3 days. That'll probably take place after stream around 10 p.m. EST. If it was today, I'm not saying it is today, but if it was, I would want to do it in about 5 hours from now. So if that sounds like something up your alley, let me know. Or show interest in the Discord. It's going to be co-op vanilla Arma 3. So if people are into that, fucking sign up, I guess. Like, I don't know. Let me know. Show interest. And we'll work out the details from there. Yeah, that and Magic the Gathering. I'm a very, very casual Magic player. Or honestly, not even like a player. Like, I watch content sometimes, and that's basically it, right? And I would like to do some, oh, whoops, I already have meds. I would like to do some, like, community drafting with you guys at some point. Which is basically where we just build decks. Well, we rip some packs, virtually, in this case. And then we build decks off the packs that we got, and we play. Oh. Cool Breeze, AK-12 with Tier 5 ammo unlocked would be your recommendation. AK-12 with Tier 5 ammo is definitely the meta right now. Honestly, I think that any gun with Tier 5 ammo will work. I think any gun with Tier 5 ammo is extremely good in lockdown. I think that you can make anything work in that regard. Like, almost literally anything besides, like, F-tier guns. So here's how it would work, Puddle. We would build the deck in... Or we do the draft in Draftmancer. We build the deck in Architect, and then you upload from Architect to Tabletop Simulator. Sorry, hold on. DeReal King. Okay, DeReal King Rex. Okay. I got like 30 episodes in, then dropped it for some reason, Rex. I don't know why I dropped it. I think it was just a little too long. Love your content. Hope you have a good day. Hey, you too, Vex. I appreciate that. I'm trying. Damn the steps. It's just a bunch of websites. It's easy. The main bottleneck is going to be, do you own Tabletop Simulator? That's the only real bottleneck. Commander Pod died in the pandemic. Oof. I'm not huge on Commander. I don't really like Commander. About 30 episodes of the story really switches after the library fire got boring for me. I don't even remember. I mean, I know it's like considered one of the greatest anime of all time. But yeah. Sharks, if you're still here, by the way, I don't think I properly thanked you for the sub. Thank you so much. But yeah, been interested in consuming more media lately as well. Commander allows the funniest, jankiest decks. Definitely a good time. Yeah, it's just a lot of downtime, isn't it? It's a lot of downtime, and then there's like all like the it's different from like community to community. But the most insufferable Magic players that I've ever come across are ones that play Commander. And just have like all these rules and shit like that. No Dio? Huh? What do you mean? I mean I have some Dio on. It's just running low. You can't smell me, can you? I'm gonna start crying if you can. Love your streams. Thank you. Good work and nice gameplay. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know why people are so nice, but I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Those Magic players have the word. Yeah. Wait, Ev, do you play Magic? Are you familiar at all? We should definitely do that draft thing sometime, man. Used to... I mean, basically same here, man. Like, I basically also used to play. Yeah, like Commander players are gonna be like, why aren't you letting me do my thing? Like, oh, I'm not a threat. Like, stop bullying me. When it's just like when you interact with their win con, that would instantly end the game. Like, I just want to do my thing. Doing the thing is like locking the rest of the table out of the game, and or just like murdering you specifically. Oh, why are you just targeting me? I started playing Commander relatively recently. And there was someone who had like a really, really strong enchantment that was part of the deck's game plan. And on the table, I had a creature that I could sacrifice to kill an enchantment. So I was just like, oh dang, that's kind of scary. I'm gonna kill your enchantment. And they fucking scooped on the spot. And I'm like, motherfucker! Like, what? What? You fucking baby? You fucking child? Like, oh my god. Well, that sucks. Okay, fine, I'll fight you. Dick. Are there two? One's hard left. Really? I thought I was winning that one. I thought I was doing a pretty good job there. Tier 4 face shields, gotta love them. Mwah. I had first shots. I don't know if I actually did. Okay, well, I hit him on the arm multiple times. Well, that'll do it. But yeah, Cyrillic name, that guy has hella lag, so it might have looked like I had first shots, but I actually didn't. Also, he shot me in the head, and I shot him in the arms, apparently. So, what are you looking for? College group is really chill, everything goes, but a lot of us play CEDH, where the entire game plays win fast. Yeah. Like, I think that CEDH has some pretty fucking, like, toxic... Not toxic. I mean, it might have, like, some unfun play patterns, but at the very least with CEDH, there is a clear expectation of the type of game you're going to get into. Anything below CEDH, like the whole, like, you know, level, like, bracket 1, 2, 3, 4 deck, is just, like... First of all, no one ever thinks their deck is strong. Everybody always wants to just do their thing. Like, no, just no one has a clear idea of like even like properly how to fucking play the game. The random helmet one, not even like playing the game. I don't know. People are just fucking self-centered. Weren't you on today with Solo? I was, Delay. I was. It wasn't this one. You want me to open... You want me to open a random helmet one, Colossa? I mean, I'll open all three for you, I guess. If we open up an SH12, I'll actually... There is a tier 4 one, but it's not random. I get to choose it. They're both bad for similar reasons, I guess I could say. But yeah, I stayed up super fucking late. And Mig, they didn't scoop because I killed their one win con, and they were like, "Oh, like that was like the one thing I could do this game." It was just like, "How could you target me like that? All I wanted to do was this thing. I'm leaving." You know? It was like, "How dare you interact with me?" That is even worse. That's my point. That's my point. It was so fucking stupid. Some dudes want to play solitaire. Yeah. And like, dude, I get it. There are decks with some fucked up interactions that'll like that they will just end up playing like do like solitaire combo decks. Like I know that there's complicated interactions in Magic, and some of them are just unfun to play, and sometimes you just want to do what you came to do. Like I get all of these things, but like you're playing a multiplayer game where the point is to fucking get people killed, you know? Like, you gotta go in with those expectations. If you go in with anything else, you're just deluding yourself. And I get not wanting to play CEDH. Like, I 100% understand there is like a middle ground that is important to find here. Or it's just like, hey, you don't want to play CDH, but you still want to, like, play a decent game of Magic? I don't know. So much of it just boils down to be a fucking adult, man. So much of it boils down to be a fucking adult. I think it's similar, Loaf, but not quite the exact same thing. Oh, Bros are not playing with randoms. Yeah, but most people are gonna play Commander through that method. But yeah, Ev, dude, you should do some drafting. We should do some drafting together at some point. Were you here when I was explaining the method and Puddle as well? Puddle, Ev, Loaf, and do you know anyone else who plays Magic? Draft like the new sets? Nah, man. Draft like literally anything. Literally fucking anything. We would use the Draftmancer website. You just pick any set. I was actually kind of wanting to draft old Ravnica is what I was looking to do. Control F Ravnica, because that's the set that I got started in. Yeah, this one. I'd want to do this one. You can even put multiple cards and multiple packs on the set. Yeah, and Ev, it's free. Like, you can do the entire draft on that website. There's different kinds of rules and settings you can put in. You can make it work. I guess I'll just look both ways before crossing the street this time. Maybe I can tap someone's head off. You can make it work with different player counts. It's actually sick as fuck. I don't even remember what my favorite set was. Like, when I first started playing in Ravnica and Kamigawa, I was a fucking child. I didn't understand any interactions. But I like the idea of kind of like rediscovering that. I've been watching like a lot of Magic the Gathering content lately. And one of my good buds is a MTG content creator as well. I don't know. I just like they'd even be more social with more nerds, you know? Who is it? I don't want to add him. There's a U1 in hotel right now. Actually, I think it might be a T1. Regardless, I want it. Ah, dickhead. I think that once you know who it is, like if you watch their content, you'd get it. You'd understand. First letter of the channel is L. They often go by an acronym. I will not confirm or deny. If you get it right or wrong. Bro, you saw him, bro. Ah. Ah. Oh, they fucking killed him. I don't think I should be here. Man, the GP hopped off across your screen. I might have been reading chat. So are these guys just like in the extract or what? Because if they are, then I should just wait for the inside team to push this guy. Yeah, they're pushing. I have regrets. That's so sad. That's so sad. I've talked to him, Loaf, but not him. Bad play. Ooh, died from the visor as well. It's not super obvious we're not, like, giga locked in today, but that's okay. That ambush should have killed someone. It had to kill someone, rather. Man earlier at the beginning? Yes, sir. Can I Gamba now? I didn't give you your Gamba. You get two, Delay. You get two. You get two. What do you want? What helmet did I get? I got the KSS that I was running. Too late, you don't want it? See ya. Alright, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. You think I give a shit? You think I give a little shit at all? I'll end you. I'll ban you instantly, motherfucker. I'm working on this whole intimidating thing. Let me know if it's working out or not. Trying to be more of a, you know, like a dangerous masculine man. Bish want me. Women fear me. I mean... Your shirt is a better talker than you. Dude, whenever I'm casting, it's actually, like, not me talking at all. It's just this shirt. But yeah, if anybody's interested, again, in Arma 3 or MTG drafting, then definitely go in the Discord. Go in the Discord and show some interest. There's a channel just for it. I'm actually just gonna @ here. Is Ev in this Discord? Hangouts @ Ev. He's not in. What the fuck? Maybe part of Arma 3, but I have uni shit. I mean, it's just gonna be some, like, we just choose it to get some games in, delay, PvE. It's not gonna be a huge commitment. If you're too busy, you're too busy. It's totally fine, I get it. But the point is that it's not trying to be something, I'm not asking you to join my fucking Milsim unit, you know? Okay. How do you pull up the meds menu? I actually don't know what you mean. Bang, bang, bang. Need to get better at, flashing my kills there. Someone's above me, right? Wait. There's like a third team above me? Did Peanut tell you she needs to 60s of BS for lockdown? What? The res. I mean, if you're going into lockdown, at this point you should be using tier 5 ammo. I flushed one, I could have flushed two. Do they know? Do you ever run tier 5 ammo in lockdown? Yes, but I shouldn't. What? I'm sorry, am I stupid? What? What? Oh, the grenade killed the guy. Which just means one left in here, I think. How'd that guy get down here, by the way? Sniper straight up spawned in the wrong spot. He should be down. Okay. So there's two bodies in there. I thought I heard a third guy running away. What the fuck? Let's go. Necro, I could get you a build code for the loadout. I don't know if I'd really recommend it. I could get you a build code for the AK-12, but the same, you know, in this, again, same problem. The AK-12 doesn't really care what its build is. And most AK-12s are going to feel identical to any other AK-12 that you use.
Looking for trouble?
If not identical, then very similar. If you want advice of some type, I'll happily give it to you. So, like, what kind of loadout are you looking for? What are you trying to accomplish? I feel like I got bamboozled, but I don't know by what. What the? What the fuck? Whatever. Whatever. Weird loadout. Doesn't make sense. Kill everyone Beyblade spin bot style, please. I don't know if I'm built that way. Oh, but I have to drop the M24 now. Do I have to? I don't, because this is ass. That T5 was fresh. Going with like 40 HP left. Trying out different guns, but using the AK a lot, so just seeing what else is good is all there is. AK is a based as fuck gun. The AK is unfortunately not super amazing. A lot of guns, especially in lockdown, will have like some pretty similar time to kills, right? If you're using tier 5 ammo, anyway. I don't have any fucking standard kits. I keep forgetting that we found one. So if you're using tier 5 ammo, then all your guns will have similar time to kill. So at that point, having a gun that has good enough DPS, not the best DPS, just good enough DPS. Mixing that with you know, stability and good ammo is the best thing you can do. So if you want to optimize your lockdown chances of winning, then what you should be doing is running what everyone else runs and use an AK-12 with BS ammo loaded up. You'll kill everyone within range in 1 to 3 shots. Immediately running T4 because you're broke? Okay, so if you're broke, I have a different recommendation for you then. 5.56. You want to go 5.56 with Tier 4 A1 ammo. If you're not willing to run Tier 5 ammo, then you should run A1s, because A1s are so cheap for what they are. They're about half as much as other Tier 4 ammos, besides 9mm, and M80s. And they hit just about as hard, I would say. Okay, well that guy's dead and gone. Shouldn't take out the rail with the M24, make it a one-slotter. Different M24 stocks and rail setups have different solutions. Only one of the 3 M24 stock setups actually gives it the one-slotter, and that one didn't. It had the built-in rail system, which you can't detach. What's up, Poe? Am I winning? Vaguely. Start off with a 9mm raid. Oh, I missed him. Also to play airport and solo outside. So many people that you can glitch out of the map. Oh god, Solo did show that off yesterday, didn't he? M24. That sniper scav sees someone. Are they aggro to me? They might be. I think I care more about getting the drop on... There's the scav over there. I care more about getting the drop on whoever that sniper scav is shooting, I think. Might be going small hall to stables. I don't know. I actually don't get sniped very often on airport nowadays. And when I do, it's at least not instant. For what it's worth. Ugh. Too fat. Keep the bag on me, I guess. We're gonna be running this game. No, it's bannable to... It's bannable when people kill you from outside the map. They released a little thing about it during the height of the airport cheesing. Really? I try to minimize it, though. I like the time you could see me, I mean. If someone kills you from out of bounds spot, you should absolutely report them. What do they consider outside the map? I mean, just about anything that doesn't look like it has an intended route. Where's the jammer? There's surely ranger somewhere. You know what's less work than police enforcement exploring the map? Fix the damn map. Yep. Airport is a very messy map. And it doesn't have to be. It's a map that wouldn't actually be that bad if you just made the map have some sightlines. That's actually a type of gameplay that I think we're missing from this game. Is long sightlines. Solo was talking about it before when he was, well, glitching out of the map. And he was like, yeah, I have no experience in like learning how to lead the gun or like lead guns because there's no long range fights you like ever get in this game. That's kind of sad to me. So that guy shot earlier. Okay. So we're still slow playing it near loading. Probably a scav. Exploits shouldn't be bannable just because devs can't fix code, yada yada yada. Nah, they should be. I don't want to be killed by an exploit. There's gray area. It depends on the type of exploit. It depends on how it's being used. But if the map is intended on being played in a certain way, then someone intentionally goes out of their way to play it in that's a mistake. I can't see him, man. I don't know why I couldn't see him on the left side of that tree. I should have kept rotating left. If I keep rotating left, I isolate myself from the guy who's pushing up on my left side high ground. That was bad play. I was expecting to be able to see the guy. That would have been a pretty good team. I think that was a T1 hitting me or an AK-12 or something. Yeah, that would have been some good loot to get for myself. Should have won that one. Just fix your problem. People would need to be banned. Fix your laws, and we wouldn't need to arrest people. That doesn't make sense. Not the same at all. Listen, I get what you're saying as being like, this shouldn't be a problem if you just fix the damn map. I get it. I agree. But if these are problems that you can't fix instantly or are difficult to fix instantly, or just you don't have the resources to do it, then why should what is effectively cheating be tolerated just because you don't have the resources to fix it? I'm not saying it should be the solution. They're not laws. Okay, it's a fucking metaphor, my guy. It's a fucking metaphor. And if there's the equivalent of banning is the equivalent of being arrested for breaking a law, for breaking a rule. It's not the same thing one-to-one. Yeah, no shit. But it's pretty close. And in the context of the game, it is pretty similar. Ooh, that's a lot of money. No, Zru is already saying that he doesn't do it. He's not trying to justify himself drunk. He's just disagreeing with the idea. But yeah, I don't think that you should be allowed to use exploits because it's not like a level playing field. A lot of people will know how to do them. Problem is, where do you draw the line? You're able to jump on the roof of South Loading and Lakeside Rocks in Season 0. These things are exploited spots. That's a good point, Endef. And that right there, it highlights a lot of like my problem with the way the game is being developed right now. You know? There's a lot of problems that have been in the game for a very, very long time. Lockdown gear scamming, like Valley Rocks, things like that, right? So, like, you know, there's these things that are seemingly exploiting systems that are currently in the game, they release a thing saying, hey, don't exploit systems, and then they don't fix them for sometimes like entire seasons at a time. So it's like, at what point is something an exploit, or is it like an intended part of the game? In the case of map design, I would argue that basically if there isn't a clear way that it looks like that you should be intended to get up there, then I would consider that out of bounds, and thus if you're using it, it's probably an exploit. There's also different, like, degrees of it, right? Like, there's, like, climbing up, like, fucking vertical walls in Armory and shit. And the thing is, and like when you apply like the game's like map design philosophy to that problem, this game has really, really, really tight map design, full of like very specific intent with the type of angles that you do and don't like, that you can and can't see, that you do and don't use. So, things that break that in this game are really noticeable and really, really hard to play around if you don't know about them. I think exploit that's worse is taking the shit off your gun to abuse maximum for lockdown zones, and that's the part of my point as well, is that that's been in the game since like what, the beginning of season 3, and we're halfway through season 4. Like, I would never do that shit at this, or I would never do that shit at first. But at this point, it's been here for fucking ages. So it's like, alright, I guess this is part of the intended design. I don't know. It's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. So they don't fix maps in season, is it still a bad exploit? I think he's still in here. I might have just heard him leave. I think the duration does come into play. I fucking saw his legs. I didn't realize what I was looking at until it was too late. I think part of it does come to duration, but I think that like a big part of it comes into like how impactful is it? Like, are you like sitting, like, are you like floating in a tree? Are you climbing up a vertical mountain? I don't know. Don't open any safes. I'm here to fight. I really wasn't a thermal scope. Oh, this is why I shouldn't bring the M4 into this map. I think that if you're like, M4 is better against like out of range assault rifles for like, you know, being like your armor that'll last you a long time. But you really, if you bring in a like a banged up tier 6 vest going into farm, you'll actually survive this shit. Can't blame for people for using spots that can be fixed with a simple visible wall when the map has been out for so long. SJ really needs a nerf? No, it doesn't. The SJ's not even overpowered. We'll go suppressor, huh? There's the counterplay to the SJ is literally just run better gear. Or don't get shot in the first place. I knew he was there. One-shotting 2-5 armor isn't overpowered? With like 10 ergo? Within effective range? I don't think so, no, actually. It's frustrating. I don't think it's overpowered. I should be bringing something like this instead. When we talk about overpowered, let's talk about the assault rifles that are in the game right now. It's the only thing the gun has. And again, you can just, like, I could have brought armor that was, like, 50k more expensive. That would have saved me from that. I feel like the math ain't math in here. Whatever. Again, there's something to be said about, like, armor and ammo's relationship in this game to a broader perspective, to, like, a broader point, but that particular interaction I don't have a problem with. Most useless T6 helmet? I need audio, man. There's 2 ARs that are P, 2 4 acceptable, and the rest are genuinely ass. Yup. Yep. I think that's a bigger problem. Again, I don't even think the SJ is a problem, frankly, at all. Use the moto? I don't want to use a moto. I'm not bringing a moto to farm. That's not going to happen. Just put 1.3 mil on your head. I don't want to do that. There's a reason why I bought this thing like new. It's because I'm not trying to bring in a 5 mil kit parade. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. The range discussion. Does the SJ still one-tap the way that it does out of effective range? I don't think it does, right? SJ wouldn't be so OP if you could actually kill a guy past 50 meters. I could have killed the guy in 2 shots if I just shot my gun. Like, the thing with a lot of like bolt actions, and even just like sniper, like single shot snipers in general in this game, is that the opportunity cost for like running that is like, okay, you get like 1 or 2 shots, and if you like don't kill the guy for whatever reason, and you're still in the open when they look at you, you're in a lot of trouble. Craft your first moto. I don't know when I'm going to use it. I never wear meta gear like the AK-12 and you like the AK-12 in tier 5. Tell me to use the moto, and you're telling me you don't use them. What do you mean? I'll say, arguably, the AK-12 is pretty meta, I would say. At least in lockdown. You're rich? Yeah, but I can't buy motos. Also, I'm, like, down 60 mil this season without using motos. It's, kind of scary to be on a losing streak and then to run even more expensive gear. Have more fun in lockdown because I actually PvP and don't die to tappers and leg meta. I haven't seen leg meta in Forbidden in a long time. Tappers I get. Arguably, lockdown is more fun. I mean, lockdown's just more fun because you have more variety. You can actually use whatever you want. What's up, Strel? Forbidden's really hard, though. It's really hard to make money in Forbidden. It's really, really hard. But also, it's fun and interesting. It's like the mode with the stakes are the highest, right? You'll get there, Aragorn. And if you don't, it's fine. I feel like folks have been more aggressive in lockdown. Yeah. Beyond the gear, the playstyle differences are the most prominent parts of... The prominent changes in the 2 modes, and diff. People will push the hell out of you in lockdown. I do have some problems with lockdown, but at the very least, like, you can basically make any gun with tier 5 ammo work, at least. Like, the range damage drop-off is weird, especially coming from Tarkov, where a single bead from a shotgun shell can one-hit you. Yeah, it's too aggressive in this game. The way that it works in this game is that within effective range, your gun deals full damage, and any range at an effective range is 30% less. The fact that it's not like a gradual drop-off is really surprising. There should also, like, you know, guns should work at slightly longer ranges. I do agree with, like, the game dev philosophy thing of making sure that long-range guns have their niche. But the definition of long range is, maybe a little scuffed here. Did you look at the haircut? Yeah, I need a haircut, Tambara. I almost got one yesterday and the day before, and I didn't. Many glopers, many slopers. Yeah, a lot of guns with really bad damage just, like, don't do what they're supposed to do. Like, the BM-59 has really, really bad damage, and the AK-74, and the Cine-4U. Most pistol calibers have this problem as well. Is it a niche map? Is it a niche where each map is filled with tappers, though? No, no. Maps, like, most of Forbidden will have snipers. Maybe not TV, but I wouldn't know. I think that Airport has less tappers on average. What are you trying to say? Do you still have tappers? There you go. I wouldn't know. I never play it. But he's in the fucking long building. We're both hunting the same guy. I definitely should have chased harder. They're in the building. My, what a big helmet you have.
No!
That is fresh. Interesting. Do you have the crit badge? Did he? Nah. Just some kind of skin. Can't say what. Not that I can't. Couldn't, rather. I keep forgetting my surge kits, and I keep getting them from people. I'm thankful, I suppose? He's lame. No crit badge equal lame. What's up, Cyrus? How's it going? A lot of OGs popping in today. It's very cool. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Well, the SVD doesn't do super hot because the ammo is not amazing. So will that go there? No. Okay, so you gotta go there. And that means that one of these 2x2s has got to go. Alternatively. Bam. I'm too good at this. Yeah, fuck that thing. And double primary. I think I'm just gonna go. Eliminated 5 militants and I've killed 0. How have I killed 0 scavs up until this point? Oh, but I want to keep murdering. Just one more, maybe? As a treat. One more as a treat. Didn't loot the stables guy? You're right, didn't loot the stables guy. We're killing everyone. Or at least we're gonna try. Cyrus! Subbing! Thank you! Thank you kindly. Pretty sure this guy came and went. Uh-oh. Ooh. Wait, what? Oh my god, is he a Giga Chad? Or did he get stripped? Giga Chad or looted gamer? I think he's a Giga Chad. Thermal scope and ass? Ooh, maybe he is a bitch. Who can say? There's a chance he's not a Giga Chad, though. Jose. Hi. I'm so fucking pissed. And that's why the AK-12 doesn't see much use in Forbidden. Gun's amazing versus tier 5. I'm still worried about the guy who was in here, or around here earlier. Gotta go all the way around him. Gun doesn't have a rail, I don't think, through. Wait, this spot sucks. Yeah, they can just sit there and they'll hear me coming. This is so ass. Not seeing that ever again. How wide can I go? Okay. Need ammo. Can I jump this? Oh! Nope. I'm hoping he doesn't see or hear this coming. Probably a Scav. Whew! I think we saw the upsides and the downsides of the AK-12 on full display there. Whew! Okay, okay, okay. Not bad. Oh, he was out of heals. I remember he had just a butt heals. Alright. I'm most curious about this gentleman, though. You look like you were rocking something else there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're big. You're big. Back home, we call this man a bucko. A big old bucko. Goodbye. Please. Alright. Should be mostly sellable, I hope. Suppressor can go in there. Gives me room for more 2x2 up top there. Now what? We have many men to bag. Congratulations, you've been promoted to Scav Killer. Yeah, I mean, AK-12 v AK-12 fights are actually kind of fun, to be honest. I enjoy it. Didn't you say 5 minutes ago that you were going to leave early? Oh, yeah. Was that this game? Dude, I don't remember. I don't even fucking remember. 9-5 at the bottom? What can you do? I need ammo. That gun only had like 20 rounds or so left anyway. And hopefully, we're done fighting anyway. God, my armor is gone. Capital G gone. AK-12 mid and long range better than HK? No, it's not, Solitude. It's functional. It's functional. But once the horizontal recoil of the... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're true. Once the horizontal recoil of the AK-12 makes you begin to miss shots... That's when you're going to begin to struggle. That's when shit's going to get really, really hard. Like, I think there's like a sweet spot range where the AK-12 is better. When you're full auto-spraying someone in the open, and all of your rounds are hitting. But once, like, the recoil starts making both of you miss shots, the H4 becomes better again. Just by virtue of accuracy through volume. Shit. Is this worth it? I'm not saying the AK-12 isn't good. Like, it's okay at those ranges. It's just not, you know... it's just not amazing. It's just not, like... It's not better, I would say, than the H4. I think people really, really underestimate how good the H4 actually is at medium to long range. Simply by virtue of it not being a U1. H4 is still a really, really, really good mid to long range AR. It just won't kill you in 2 seconds. Like some will. MPX. Should I take this with me? I kind of want to. I don't know if I can, however. Did I have a field bag anywhere? I feel like I did. I feel like I had like 926 field already. Somewhere. Yeah. That's where the SJ can go. I already have an SJ. No, I don't. I'm stupid. Oh, look, the AK-12 is doing some roleplay again. Nope, it stopped. No more roleplay. Yeah, you're not making the cut, buddy. Gulp. Oh. I have to strip both AK-12s? Man. The gun's just not valuable enough, eh? What am I doing? Fucking loser. Yeah. Sag. Stock come off? Oh, stock does come off. Neat. Now we can load the many rigs that we have full of the goodies. Full of the extra goodies, rather. O3 needs to be tossed? I'll happily use the O3. I'll consider it if it gets in the way. But it's not yet. It's not in the way yet. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, yeah, bud. Oh, yeah, bud. I don't think I can. Yeah, there's no rail. There's no rail for optics to go on the SJ. It needs a rail. It needs to be railed. Doesn't go on. Let's see. MPX guy. Got the guy in med. Who's the guy in med, though? I keep forgetting that I'm on camera, and I'm, like, making dumb faces and shit. I'm like, thank goodness I'm on camera. Then I think about it, and I'm like, uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I cannot place it inside of itself. Try 30 millimeter shooter from the H4? No, it doesn't have a rail. The SJ doesn't have a rail. You can't put a scope on it. Stop rigs on isn't the one you have. The AL commander is big, and no, my commander is a 4x4. Everything I have in the rig is a 4x3. Take notes, guys, okay? Just take some notes. What the fuck am I doing? SJ, and then I killed, like, a squad out here. I have... No, it's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3 was AK-12, H4, MPX, looted. SJ, looted. And then did I loot both of these guys? I don't think I did. No, they had H4 and SVD. We're good. You scared the fucking poop out of me. Thanks. We'll kill some scavs really quick. Is that really quick? Please, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. M80s? What about them? One more? One more anywhere? There's probably some more in Small Hall. I know there's more in Small Hall. I heard them earlier. That's not my bag. Did I say M80s? Why do they look like M110? Because of the giant-ass sniper scope on the gun, probably. Hot take. I don't know if, I feel like the 30mm scope mount maybe shouldn't go on assault rifles. That's just me, though. That's my hot take. AR-47. Thoughts? What? What? I'm gonna need some more of a... I'm gonna need some more context to have an opinion on whatever it is we're talking about. 57, 67, 77? 77? And the 1.6 alpha will become the norm. This way the 2.7 already nearly costs as much as it is. I don't think it will. I don't think that the 1.6 alpha is actually like that good compared to a lot of other options. The 1x on it is pretty fucking awkward, and it zooms you out. It zooms you out compared to other other optics. I think it would actually get very, very broad as far as what scopes people would use. We'd probably see a lot of 1.4 because it's so cheap. Nice. We'd probably see more people trying 2x's on their guns because, hey, the 2x is what I liked about the 7x, so maybe I'll just run the 2x on the gun and not be able to scout as much. Wish the alpha was cheaper. I love that scope. Yeah, it would be pretty nice. It would be pretty nice. A lot of people like it a lot. If you watch tournaments, a decent amount of people prefer it with the 2.7. I feel like a decent amount of people choose it just because, like, it's expensive and they don't have to worry about their money being used. I don't think that if you look at like what the alpha does on paper, I don't actually think it brings that much to the table. It brings a scope that is basically equivalent to like the 1x on the 1.4 or the 1x on the 1.6. And then it brings a 6x, which is too much to spray with on most assault rifles, which will let you scout like the 7x does, but it's not going to be comfortable to shoot with. So you have like an uncomfortable 1x mixed with a scouting reticle, which is fine. Wish the Hollow with 3x magnifier gets cheaper, my old OG scope. Yeah, that thing's dog shit, isn't it? The thing is too bad for what it is. That thing should have a cheaper price tag. And you can't really improve the sight picture, can you? Maybe like a smaller ergo hit, but that thing needs to be buffed in like every conceivable way. It should be cheaper and better. Base magnification, the 2x is so good to scan for people. I wouldn't say it's pretty good. Like 2x in this game is so good because a lot of like the good meta guns have no recoil, so you can get away with comfortably spraying at a 2x, right? You don't need the stability that a 1x gives you. It's good for everything. Maybe not so good for like sniffing every single bush on your screen, which is why the... Sorry, I'm getting tilted by a fucking Romanian. What was I even talking about? What was I even talking about? Oh my god, I just got rage baited. Scouting bushes is good. Scouting bushes is good. And running a 1 magnification optic doesn't let you do that. Magnification of the model is better compared to 1x. Target is bigger and recoil is not as bad. I don't really know what you mean, Turbo. Oh, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. 2x is really good. Spraying on the 1x on a 1.4 feels worse than spraying with a red dot. No, Jacob Lee, it feels awful. I don't use it for that reason. It's because it's less than 1x. Which actually means it reduces your overall felt recoil, now that I think about it. But that also means that it has a different gun feel than just running a 1x. So there's a lot of back and forth there. Front iron sight is the best 2x? Fucking true. Fucking real, actually. Let's fucking do it. Let's run one. Where'd that 03 go? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hope they don't remove Red Ammo in Season 5. Dude, if they do that, like, it's so over. I don't know. I mean, it's not over, but the game gets a lot weirder. Game gets a lot weirder. PK? That's what was missing from my ass. Thank you. I mean, Solitude, I think that there might be more people mad about Red Ammo than there are snipers, though. Well, no, there's a lot of snipers. There's a lot of snipers that just don't complain because they have nothing to complain about. The gear works. I keep forgetting I'm on camera. It's, ugh. I'm gonna get used to it again. Be right back. Alright. Oh. Need to add a barrel that costs 1 million so you can shoot reds. Eh. I can agree with the idea that red ammo being in the game the way that it is not the correct type of risk reward that should be in the game. Balancing it should be done with a scalpel of adjusting how valuable it can be, such as not being able to put red ammo in your ass, for example. Not the sledgehammer of get it out, get it out, get it out. There's nothing you can do when you haven't even basically tried to do anything besides introducing scarcity. Change the crafts to in-rate items and... nah. Maybe. This is a different type of scarcity. They just blast the Scav. I need your gun, badly. It's an MP5, I need a different gun. Pardon. Howdy. What the fuck? Yeah, Bleaky. I agree. I think that you should get more value for killing snipers. That is the thing that I agree with. I don't agree with, like, just making the entire playstyle unusable, which is what so many people think the solution has to be. I think that a decent solution would be, hey, you can't ask red ammo. You know? If you're gonna bring a red ammo, you have to be able to, like, use... You know, you have to commit everything that you're gonna bring into the raid. Hot take, nothing is wrong with red ammo. Compared to other problems in the game, I fucking agree. We're all just less than worn. I can't even sell this shit. This is another really annoying part of the game, by the way. That, you can just bring in, like, relics and really dog shit gear, and I can kill you after, you know, having to, like, hammer through your armor, and then I can't sell it. We're talking about annoying. That's really annoying. U1 H4 has been a bigger issue than red ammo ever was. Someone mod that, man. Holy fuck, yeah. Someone's saying the truth. Yeah, the current AR balance is a bigger problem than any degree of where red ammo is or has ever been. And it's not close. I mean, I want to bring it, but it's not really worth it. I think we're just speedrunning this round. Why do you have an M110 mag? Am I crazy? Oh, you're crazy. Ah! Agonize, what's up? Yeah. Murder time. UN's the new HK that can barely compete with red ammo. UN's is the HK that's the only thing that can bear to compete with red ammo. Wait. Are you saying that you need the U1 to compete with red ammo? Is that what you're saying right now? For with red ammo, the minimum requirement is way too low. Exactly. I vehemently disagree, Cyrus. I kill naked snipers all of the time with any gun. It's a fucking ML. Ah! Why play the AMD without a scope? It's fun. It's lockdown. How the raids going today? Pretty good. Got a 9 milli and a 7 milli so far. Wah! Wah! I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. Okay, we're not gonna do that again. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill and let some stamina come back. There's an M24 and an ML. Oh, fuck! Am I shooting A1s or 9.5? Not bad. Say ones. You naked? Tier 3. Yeah, okay. The scope is that looks clean. This is the 1-4. This is probably like the most generally popular scope in the game, I would say. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty accessible. 4x isn't too much to spray with, but you can still scout with it. It's pretty good.
Verifying the encrypted archive locator signal. The coordinates have been sent to your...
Just does everything you need a scope to do. And does a lot of things wrong that a lot of scopes do as well. Let me just pull it up for you in game really quick here. This guy. I feel like there's more people here today than normal. Is that accurate? Okay, so here's the thing. A lot of snipers, especially if you're naked snipers, are you're bringing in either no armor, so you can just that's the I'm gonna separate these points a little more actually. A lot of snipers are bringing in light or no armor, so if you get the drop on them, you can properly fight them. That's my first reason for why I don't think you need a U1 to kill snipers, because a lot of them are naked. For the ones that aren't naked, another way that you're killing snipers is by out-positioning them or closing the gap. Once you close the gap with a sniper, once again, a lot of the time, almost any gun that can reasonably and accurately fire, like, a decent spray of bullets is gonna be able to kill the guy who's on your screen. It doesn't need to be, you know, like, it's like this mid to long range laser beam. Like, an AEK can do it, an AK-12 can do it. Like, there's a lot of options that you have here. I don't think a U1 needs to compete with these things. XT7 armor. No! No, please! Oh, hell yeah, Razum. Anyone home? I can throw these pretty willy-nilly, because if we're in the looting phase, I don't want them anyway. No ammo in cases? I already disagree. No ammo in cases is really bad because it fucks the economy unless you make ammo a lot cheaper. And the follow-up problem, which is why I really don't like ammo in cases, is because you need to commit less ammo to the game as a squad than if you were a solo. If you change that system to... two M4s. Interesting. If you change that system where you can't put ammo in a case anymore, I will need to commit, like, hundreds of rounds every single raid. I would go broke instantly. We would need to change a lot of systems to make no ammo in case work. Just because, like, Tarkov does it doesn't mean that we want or need to do that. Yeah, I'd be using a lot of HK. I'd be using a lot of HK, using a lot of AUG. I wouldn't even use fucking assault rifles anymore. I would bring in a sniper rifle or a bolt action, like 15 rounds in raid, and that's it. I would literally never bring... an assault rifle ever again. That is not the solution that a lot of people think it is. Thanks for hanging out, Brenzor. Think people wouldn't be using Tier 5 ammo in lockdown then? Yeah, but like, okay, so if that's the reason why you're suggesting that, though, which is no Tier 5 ammo in lockdown, which, to be clear, I think that's a reasonable thing to not want. But if the solution is no ammo in ass, then that is going to have much bigger repercussions than just not seeing that ammo type in lockdown anymore. Much bigger. Oh yeah, this needs to go. This having a mag in your ass needs to go. And then I got high. And then I got high. Hmm. Listen, man, I'll be back. Thoughts on ammo pouch that is limited by equipment value. Thoughts on an ammo pouch that is limited by equipment value. I don't like the idea of anything like that. Because at that point, like what it has the same problem as like not having ammo in your ass, where you're just, like you're needlessly punishing solos at that point. Like a squad would be able to commit 4 times as much ammo limited by their pouch than I can as a solo, right? Like for lockdown, I think that a solution that I came up with yesterday that I kind of like is you have your equipment value, right? The game sees the top tier ammo that you have, whether it's like 4, 5, or 6, and then adds an amount to your equipment value based on what ammo that is. Like tier 4 can be 50k, 5 can be like 200k, and then tier 6 can be like a larger amount. But that'll kind of have like a backwards issue where that'll make naked sniping even more prominent, but... Yeah, it's true, but I'm not as powerful as a squad. They shouldn't get a squad's worth of loot because they killed a solo. I shouldn't need to provide a squad's worth of value because they killed me as a solo. Because I don't have the same win rate as a squad. I really don't think that's the solution. I think the not ammo, like no ammo and ass thing is just people saw like they just saw Tarkov do it and they were like, oh, that would work for us. Let's just do it. I don't think that's the case. Okay, so what do we have open right now? We have a bag of guns. Neat. We have a couple of empty 1x2s. Neat. These can all go in the... Well, they can, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because this isn't going to get any better. I can put some optics and grips and shit on this. Let's do that really quick. Wait, where'd it go? Fuck. Wait, where is it? Oh, Jesus. Well, I don't give a shit. Whatever. I just like better prices all around. Yeah, me too. Prices for... Okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, at this point, if you're playing Lockdown or Forbidden, which is basically, like, any mode. Any mode in the game right now. If you're playing Lockdown or Forbidden, if you're not playing PvE, you almost have to run Tier 5 ammo. Outside of some specific circumstances, like the MK14, for example. Ah! Get the fuck back here. Thank you, sir. So if that's the only ammo that you can run to be competitive, you know, why should I pay like 7,000 per bullet? Like, that feels so bad to die with that, especially as like a newer player. There's also like this is the topic I don't want to get into, but I want to mention it. There's the broader problem between ammo and guns, where it's like, hey, here's all of these ammos, all of these guns, you're using 5% of it. That's already a problem. That's already a problem. Incorporate a mode like duos before changing anything, because any change like that hurts the solo experience. I mean, honestly, the solo experience has very, very clearly not been at the forefront of the game's development at all. Everything has been in favor of squads. That's not because those ammos are good, though. That's because, I'm finding more of these today. I guess they upped the spawn chance on them. That's just because there's good guns that use that ammo. Case in point, DVC-12. DVC-12 was not a problem before the U1. It was okay, but the TO3 and the T95 are bad. Those ammos are good because there's guns in those ammos that are good. There's just a billion of these things. Ultra high firing power is what killed Forb. I don't know. I don't think that you should think about these things as like ultra high firing power does XYZ. Like the firepower as a stat is a joke. It doesn't mean anything consistent. Rather than calling it ultra high firepower, just call it the U1. I know it kind of sounds like semantics, but like literally, like the TO3's mid-high firing power does less than the T95's high. Like there's tons of ARs that have high firing power that do less damage than DMRs. Like it's not a useful metric to gauge anything by. It's just the U1. It's just the U1, which is the problem in this case. Okay, so I guess I'm in. Wait, is it the weekend? It's not the weekend. Oh, hi. I was alt-tabbed and the red just showed up. Why am I getting so many of these cards? I 100% agree with Frost. More of a... We just need more variety. There's so much in the game where it's just like, hey, here's a bad version of a thing, and you can pay more money for a better version of a thing. For a long time, that like people just kind of thought like, okay, that's just the ammo in the game. No, it's not just the ammo. It's literally everything in the game. It's guns, it's armor, it's ammo. There are bad versions of things, and there are better versions of things. I think that is like a core issue in the game's design philosophy that just will always result in you not seeing much of anything. And I think that I would like to see that changed. And if people are getting too nippy with each other, just please keep it respectful. I don't want to have to read back many messages to figure out what happened to play judge over here. Be nice. Is the N95 bug still there? I actually don't think it is. I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about that in a while. But I think it's gone. Hey. Hey! Lockdown, by the way. Double red and lockdown, by the way. Okay, okay. How exciting. I guess I will expand my ass after all. Never mind. Never mind. Wait. Hey, what's up, Coco? Oh, boy. Need to adjust the prices of gold to keep up with your armor and guns. Yeah, I think that rather than just adjusting prices, they should just make more of them. I think that would feel better. But I agree with the heart of what you're saying. Things are getting more expensive. Let's have the shit in the game raised to, like, reflect that. Or, like, let's have the price of shit in the game, like, increase to reflect that. I think is pretty fair to say. Do I have any open 2x2s? Arguably, I shouldn't be bringing out the AMB. Arguably, I should drop the AMB for other things. That's so sad. That's so sad. Yeah, we're gonna agreed. Yeah, I'm a greedy fucking bitch. Let's fucking go. Let's go, dude. Agonize. I agree with there being, with preferring a 3-player max. I don't really think that you can change it going from a 3-player max to a 4-player max at this stage in development without doing a massive, like, relaunch of the game, if that makes sense. I don't think that you can suddenly just drop players from 4 to 3 like that without doing, like, ABI 2 or, like introducing a new ABI, blah, blah, blah. I think that would need to be part of a bigger overhaul of the game systems. But I agree. I agree with you. I just don't think you can just do that without additional context, though. I'm doing good, Coco. We've got a 9, a 7, and a 9 so far in our extracts. And the 9s have both been in lockdown, and the 7 was in forbidden. Yeah, Heen Slice. The koi cards are guaranteed to drop in certain safes, but it's only in forbidden, and it's only in the gold safes. And I'm finding them in, like, non-golden safes, so I don't know what's going on. Jehuti's discovering the meaning of being a Twitter user. By the way, guys, holy fuck, Twitter has been so bad lately. We're gonna get political here for a sec. Get ready. I'm running an ad for people who don't want to hear it. Subscribe now if you want to hear me get political. Twitter is so bad lately. A lot of people use that, and this is intent, by the way. This is fucking why Elon bought that fucking website, so that he can, like, control minds of people. Not, like, literally control over the way that people do discourse. But holy fuck, like, we are quickly with AI and social media being the way that it is, and even like news, we are quickly moving towards a post-truth world. Where just like rather than like what's real, you can just post like AI imitations of fake shit with real people saying things that they didn't actually say, and then people will just believe you. Holy fuck. And like people like obviously, like, you know, our grandparents are people that are going to be like, even our parents are people that are going to be extremely susceptible to this, and they need to be protected and, like, hopefully educated in some method. But even youngish people that are relatively fluent with the internet. They're getting fooled by, like, all kinds of AI and shit nowadays. Shit is getting fucked and fast. Like, people just, like, not even being able to, like, understand, like, you know, what's going on, like, with, like, around the world, being like, okay, did this, like, strike on some military base actually happen? Or did someone just feed, like, Grok Arma 3 footage? And now I'm seeing the output from that, you know? Exactly, Tien. Exactly, Tien. It is all social media. I'm mentioning Twitter because I use it a lot. That's just, like, what I'm familiar with. And that's where I see it. But it is happening on social media in general, period. Like, AI doesn't only exist on Twitter. As a 21-year-old, I got pranked by a video of ABI bringing a zombie mode. Well, yeah, that's not a prank. That's just like a litmus test, isn't it? Like, maybe like feed it like AI ABI and people like it. Like feed the AI like feed Grok images of ABI. Say put zombies in it. Put the video out there. See if people have a good response to it, and if they do, then we actually begin developing the thing. No, but yeah, I mean, pranked isn't the right word, but I'm getting fooled by, like, oh, wow, like, hey, friend of mine, look at this cute animal video of 2 birds that are just sitting here chilling in a flower, hiding from the rain. It's AI. Like, like, even, like, innocuous shit, you know? Even the most innocuous shit. But, like, all important things are also getting, I don't know, post-truthified. It's not good. It's never been more important. And this is for everyone. Like, do your best to keep this in mind. But it's never been more important to do your best to be objective. Just doubt everything. Fucking doubt everything. If people say shit and they can't easily prove it, and they're like in like a position of authority, it's probably not real. Exactly. So that's like the opposite side. It's like you have to trust some sources, you know? What's up, Neo? We're up like 20 mil today, and now I'm talking about AI and current events and politics. How's it going for you? Neo, you still there? Hello? Hello? Neo? Hello? Where'd he go? I'm ashamed that I'm not more literate in like a lot of like political issues and current events, and partially that I'm not more well spoken about them as well. I have opinions, and I would like to be able to describe them coherently. Yeah. It's not necessarily believe nothing, but I think doubt everything is fair. Guys, what gun am I using? What gun am I using? I'm enjoying the off-meta lockdown tier 5 god vibes. M16? Fucking based answer. MDR? Also kind of based, actually. AK-102 would similarly be based. Does the MDR still have the 2x bug when you're doing front iron sights only? Let's find out. MDR feels funky? It feels dog shit. This gun sucks. This gun is really bad. It's really, really bad. Let's fuck around anyway, though. Nah, fuck it. It's time to find out. It's time to find out. Cool Breeze, thank you for the sub. Kilo Vanilla, I think you followed up like 26 minutes ago. I didn't thank you then, so I'm thanking you now. Thank you for the follow. My guy. And I hope you guys are having a good day hanging out in the stream. I've been having a good time today. Feeling somewhat reinvigorated for whatever reason. Maybe it was all the AI commentary. Maybe I'll be a political, like, current event streamer if the whole ABI thing doesn't work out. Or maybe I'll pivot to evangelical grifting. Who knows? Hassan Seal. Or Giga Chat AKM? Nah, not AKM. Well, I mean, if people want me to do it. If people really want to see some AKM gameplay, I'd consider it, but like I don't like the AKM. I tried. Can you go over top loading and using level 4 and level 5 ammo? Okay, we're gonna do that really quick for you, Jinx. Okay. There's two types of ammo in the game that you want to use for ARs. It's tier 4 and tier 5. We're just gonna use 995 and A1s as an example here. So a lot of the times, if you're going into lockdown or forbidden, you want to be running some amount of tier 5 ammo. Reason for this is because if you're running tier 5 ammo and you're shooting tier 4 or tier 5 armor, which is most of what you're fighting in lockdown, within effective range, your bullets will pierce your target. Which means that you can generally kill whoever you're shooting at within 2 to 3 chest or headshots. If you compare that to the performance of tier 4 rounds, one tier below, you're going to have to crack the armor first, which will generally take somewhere between like 5 and 6 bullets to any particular piece of armor if it's a tier above your ammo. You can still do that relatively easily to get the drop on someone, but if you're shooting at someone who is shooting back at you, then you're not always going to have the time to do that because they only have to fire about half the amount of rounds that you do to actually, you know, win the fight. So, tier 5 ammo wins fights. So, what should you be doing? A lot of people in Forbidden will just, put a mag full of all of their tier 5 in one magazine, and their backup mag is going to be in their ass, also full of tier 5, and then they'll just swap them out as they need to. If you want to do less than that, then you can put some amount of tier 4 ammo on the bottom of the mag. So what this will look like is you put the ammo that is bad on the bottom, you put it in first. Think of it like you're filling up a glass of water. You put the bad water in first, and then you put the good water in second. So you drink that first. So you use that ammo first. And then that's it. You're good. Like, you have the good ammo up top. You're ready to blast people in, hopefully, the face. And then you have another mag in your butt, or ammo in your butt, wherever we want to top load or do any sort of repacking later on. I think that's about all you need, Jinx. If there's any questions, let me know. Don't top load, but you can try and put straight 2.5 ammo in. I mean, yeah. I think that if you're playing with the team, then you don't actually have to top load. Because you're risking less and you're winning more often anyway if you're playing in a team. Your win rate's going up, so why would you, you should be okay with risking a little bit more. You've used the Sims to give you more max HP? No, I haven't. It's not worth the effort. It only lasts for like 60 seconds. It pressures you to make plays that you don't want to make. I think it only makes your limbs stronger too. Am I mistaken about that? We'll do some M16 after this. Sigan. Everyone's Salsa about Season 5. Season fast. Am I missing something here? Season 5 has a beta coming out in March 11th. People are saying May for a potential Season 5 release. I don't think there's anything been official announced yet on the date of the actual Season 5 release. But again, I've heard that May is the estimate that people are saying. Hopefully some good changes. I think that you have to sign an NDA, or not NDA, but you're not allowed to stream the beta. You ever play solo ops? Not often. Not often. I'll occasionally do solo ops for Northridge and like play outside. It's kind of fun. I'll occasionally do solo ops TV if people beg me to do it, but like I don't really like TV, and I prefer the 1vx experience over the 1v1 experience. Yeah, they already got laid off, Loaf. That's been done. It's crazy. They're like doing like a huge content release, and the people are only gonna have 9 days to play it for High Guard. Is it okay to wear like new reborn armor? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You should almost never buy new armor in any capacity, Cool Breeze. Oh, we still get the 2x, the free 2x. We arguably don't want it. This is a lot of magnification for a gun with some pretty high recoil. AK-12. I think it's Deagle in mid, and then AK-12 coming in from med tent. Okay. This is how you reload when you have a mag in your ass. This is how you get shot in the back while you have a mag in your ass. This is how you fall off of a cliff. God damn it. This should have been faster. Yo, what's up, punk? I'm doing good today. They've extended it before, Andy. Holy fuck. This was a bad game to bring an MDR. Could even have a built-in 2x, though. Oh, there's an M110 over here. Holy shit. I forgot about him completely. Oh my fucking god. Ah! I have built-in magnifiers in my eyeballs, bitch. He's gone. I don't know where he is. Hold off. I should have been recording. I'm trying to make him think that I'm going to be peeking from here while I actually do a wide rotate. I'm really scared that M110 killing me after all the work that I've done. I just see him for a sec. Ooh, I think we might have done the thing. Guys, why is this... I don't want to say it, but... Like... I mean... Like, with the built-in 2x, with having a slightly higher effective range... Effective range, 55? Yeah, like, it kind of works. I mean, the AK-102 works in 995 as well, though. I mean, I think that this mostly speaks, guys, to the strength of Tier 5 ammo in Lockdown. You're not fighting Tier 6 often at all. And if you have a gun that you can relatively reliably hit people with, there's Tier 5 ammo in that gun, you're good. It's why the AK-12 is good, because it is the most reliable gun. What the f- No, this is not the time. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Are we good? Are we good? Did we lose anything? Are we? I think we're good, right? Oh, he's gonna give me FPS? No, that was lag. That was my internet connection getting dropped. That was my internet connection shitting the bed. The stream looked fine. So you saw the teleports and that was it? Dude, these guys on the outside, by the way, got fucked. Like, holy... Oh. Dude, they got MDR'd hard. This is kind of fun, though. The really cool thing about this as well... By the way, we went through, like, 30, 60... We went through 180 rounds of 995? Well, no, we have 180 rounds of 995 committed. I think is what's going on here. And the sad thing after all of this, after everything the gun has done for me, I have to drop it. You watch the kill cam, I was MDR? You'd auto-report out of anger? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, guys, I'm finally doing the thing again. People were like, I missed when you did off-meta shit, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I have to play the meta. The game's too hard for a solo. Fuck am I talking about? Sniper Tower dead? Sniper Tower was the silent sniper who walked up on me, Mando. I think that we're good. There's also more bodies other than the ones that I made. I actually love this. I actually love this. Like, I love how zoomed in this is. It's a bit awkward when you actually start blasting. Because, like, you lose track of where your sight picture is. All 995, by the way. But before you start shooting, it's pretty clean. You can't drop it. I mean, I think I kind of have to. I think it is rather important for me to drop it. Sweet song of... Oh, ooh, ooh. The day a blind man sees is the day he throws the cane that helped him. Yeah. Goodbye, Mr. Kane. His HK isn't fully grown. Yeah, it's a little baby HK. We gotta help it grow. Anyone in chat play 76? Fallout, right? Is that any good? Doggies! Doggies as well! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Fucking yippee. Holy fucking yippee. Chat, give me your best yippee wahoo, okay? Come on, be a man. Yippee for me. Doing the Mario voice? I have to like be in character. I definitely could. I definitely could, but I don't think I can do it on demand. We're just gonna know the MDR. We're bringing it back next raid. Who suggested this, by the way? Who's the one that enabled me to do this in the first place? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. So the P90 is getting stripped. Oh man. Who the fuck is this? Whose mag is this? The backup mag? The backup mag that was not in the gun was incorrectly top-loaded. This might not be him. It might be from the mag that he got. Yeah, I heard that that game had a really bad launch, and unfortunately, that was enough to basically prevent me from ever considering it personally. I mean, I could do this, but it doesn't feel right. Could also like do that and that. There's an AEK around here somewhere too. Doesn't feel right. Scaring me. Y'all hear that just now? Hmm. Could swap out rigs. Could also just drop the P90 already. That would be kind of nice. Hmm. Also do that. I don't know. Someone help me balance my rig or balance this shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Change the rig? Yeah. Someone please help me balance this. My family is starving. I'll be back. I'll be back for you. Fuck out of here. But that'll let me do this. Bye-bye. I love double scoping. Ooh, almost forgot the little butt cushion. Gotta remember the butt cushion. I heard an AEK somewhere around. Am I crazy? Oh, wait, there's a guy inside the wall that I knocked and got flushed by the M110. Could be in here. It's not in here. I'm gonna beat you to death with my metal hands. Sorry, I'm doing my shovel roleplay. Which door is open, if any? Okay. We drop the gear in here. I think the benefit is clear. For outside there are snipes, and inside there are, and inside there be, and inside there less, and inside be less gripes. There we go. Outside there are snipes, inside be less gripes. How do we end this limerick? Someone help. And my life, I surely'd like to keep. Nah. Where are the poets? Where are the poets in chat? Oh, I should have kept the one with the scope on it. I'm kind of blind right now. Oh, we're getting quiet for the poetry. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, Ghost. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm not even the poet. I'm sorry for being comfortable. Sue me. My bad. I was just getting comfortable. Being a little silly. Unfollowed. Do that in real life. Do that shit in real life, man. So I really thought there was an AK, or an AEK somewhere. Looking forward to the 5th. Marathon. Me too. I have a little play date with Solo on that. I'm at Texas Roadhouse, ordered a bone-in outlaw ribeye medium rare. The manager gave me dirty looks, offering me a free appetizer. I guess we won't be going to Texas Roadhouse anytime soon. Damn. I can't tell if this is a joke from Rex. Like if there's like a bit that I'm not getting. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta remember who got us here. There we go. Magazine from the M4? Did I not get it? Y'all, these T5 relics are pissing me off. Thank you. T5, T6... Kill of giant man. Can't actually sell the loot. How many helmets did I just leave behind? A billion. Maybe even a zillion, dude. There's too many. It'll be a year and 3 months since I've been watching. I guess I did start in May, huh? Yeah. Not many people can say they've been watching for that long, so I appreciate it, man. Thank you. They killed you and you have yet to kill me. Yeah. I remember in your era, excuse me, which is earlier on, I was definitely a little annoyed whenever I lost a fight. Still kind of am. Just in case. Let's go. How are the raids? Fucking good, Dylan. Fucking good. Put ammo in ass. We're not gonna die. We're like 3 for 4 on amazing lockdown armory raids. And I'm doing so almost completely off meta. Exactly, Jose. I'm not gonna put the ammo in my ass because I know there's a red around here somewhere for me. Oh yeah, Pinecone. I haven't played with Pinecone in ages. Thinking back into this game, what guns should I be looking at running as an easy mode budget build to get me back in the swing of things? I have 2 answers for you. If you're running tier 4 ammo, then I honestly recommend an H4. I honestly recommend an H4 if you're running tier 4 ammo. A1s are really, really cheap right now. So you're gonna save money on ammo compared to basically any other option in like the A or B tier weaponry. If you're running tier 5 ammo, then I would say run anything. Run like whatever guns fit your preferences, with the caveat that the AK-12 is probably the best overall option. For budget easy mode, I mean, I don't want to tell you to run the AK-12 with BS ammo, but the answer is probably AK-12 with BS ammo. You probably want to like ease into the tier 5. But the AK-12 only really shines when you put tier 5 ammo into it. It is a bit worse with tier 4 ammo. So tier 4 ammo, probably an H4. Or just M4, because A1s are so cheap. But if you're willing to spend the money on the tier 5, then the AK-12 becomes really, really good. I want these cards, man. AUG with T4. Oh yeah, AUG as well. Sorry, AUG is also a really good option. AUG still hits. AUG still really, really hits. I can't make that work. Well, maybe I can. I could maybe put it in my ass. Under the budget to go tier 5 ammo, only 60 mil total value. That's enough to go tier 5. But if you don't want to go tier 5, and if you're trying to make money specifically, Alex, then I would 1,000% say run A1s. 1,000%. A1s are some of the most cost-effective tier 4 ammo that we have in the game. And as long as you can get the drop on people, then you will be able to get kills with them with autoguns. Cheap M4s. AUGs from the trader. Minimally edited. M4 with A1? Yeah. Just make sure your M4 is not too expensive. Once it gets over 200k, you should start pinching every penny that you can, Alex. $15k for a magazine for a 30 rounder is normal at this point, Sharks. The 42 rounder is what you can't run. But 15k for a 30 round mag is the norm after inflation. It gets a lot worse. Buenas noches? I don't know what that means, but I think it means something positive. Thank you for hanging out, Jose Gomez. I really appreciate it. I actually really like how there's people like around the world that watch me. Was it a month ago? I mean, like SCAR mags are still cheap, and AK-74 mags are still cheap, and AKM mags are cheap. But like AMB mags are expensive. What else is there? U1 and T1 mags are expensive. Like, and frankly, 15k that you have to spend 2 or 3 times, like 45k in the scheme of things for your build, is not something that should change any of your decisions. Like, even if it is like slightly more expensive than some options, it's a drop in the bucket, and you shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, 80k is not a drop in the bucket. 80k for one mag is not a drop in the bucket. Watching from Montreal, Canada? I don't get it. But if you're in Montreal, then nice. Canada seems very, very nice. I've been thinking about Canada a little bit lately. Grenade for BS. Grenade for a brooch. Grenade for 995. Grenade for a GK red. Are we cracking 10? Are we cracking 10 in lockdown? I think that we are. MDR raid, by the way. This would be a YouTube video if I was an older YouTuber or a newer YouTuber and I was recording. Not even 9. That still pisses me off. Still, basically, it was like 998.7 in a multiple armory lockdown raids. I think we're doing pretty fucking good. I could have got 20 more K by mixing those together. Yeah, that was an MDR. That was an MDR raid. MDR 995. MCX time? No. No. Even I have my limits. Will it show me anywhere what I went into the raid with? Nah, you can see the kills I got. 3 or 4 shots to the chest, taking him down. 3 to the chest, 3 or 2 to the head, enough to kill him. Our effective range is definitely helping out a lot here. 2 to the head. God, we're just taking heads off. Chest shots here. Did I 2-shot him? Mango Sai? That's not right. There's no way that's right. I actually don't think it does, Loaf. I think I 2-shot them regardless. Their HP only would have mattered more if I was firing out of effective range, and most of the headshots I wasn't. I think a full HP Matska still gets 2-shot by most tier 5 rifles within effective range. It's a lot of Iron Sights headshots. It is. Maybe he was shot by the Scav, or maybe it didn't track previous damage that I dealt to him. I shot these guys a lot. I put 180 rounds, or I put 120 rounds into that raid. Yeah, you're crazy if you think we're not running the MDR back after that. Is this getting marketed yet? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. MDR is about to let us down? Yeah, it is. Again, though, like, and this is what I want to highlight to everyone, is that in my experience, and like just based on game theorying it out, I actually don't think that your lockdown gun matters that much. Unless you're running tier 4 ammo. Because you can just kill anyone. You can just kill people in like 1-2 shots, right? Season 1 MPX? Yeah, MPX is like not usable nowadays. No tier 5 ammo, bad range. Not versatile, doesn't hit hard enough. It's a shame. It was nice when people would like actually wear tier 4 armor ever, but you can't rely on people doing that. It'd be nice if we had a mode where people wore tier 4 armor. Is the SH60 as good as a tier 5 helmet? SH60? Oh, a good tier 5 helmet. If that's what I think it is, then no. No, this used to be my primary. This is the helmet that is the worst of both worlds. It gives you bad audio, while also only giving you tier 4 face protection. It's cheap for what it is, at the very least. You can get these for like new. We get a visor, have relatively decent head protection for 140, 150. But it's cheap because it's bad. Especially considering, like, the things that'll save you a lot of the time is either being very, very chunky or having good audio, right? The audio will help you make the correct decisions to get the drop on people and to get kills on them. And the armor will save you from making incorrect decisions. Whereas that helmet will not frequently save you from your bad decisions. It'll not put you in the position to actually make the right decisions because you have no audio. So it's a bit of a worst of both worlds situation there, and is so by design. But those are all good reasons why you shouldn't run the gun. Sell a small bundle of AK-12s, because I don't really feel like running all of them. Do you have any M4s laying around? We'll do another bulk sale of M4s, and then move on to the next raid. H4, 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 M4. Let's see the limit reached. We'll give it a raid. We'll give it a raid. Alright, another MDR. HP Alex, I just ran an ad. Let me know if you can still hear me. You can? Okay. There's not very many good options that are worth it for the price. I go A95 or O3. What Rex is saying is what I end up doing most of the time, where I run O3 with GS2s. Yeah, what he's describing is, besides the gun, is what I do a lot of the time. You run a like new or a worn O3 with a DK8, obviously. You don't want to spend 300k on a helmet, but you can happily spend 250 or 200 flat on a tier 5 helmet. Either of these are fine. Your helmet's usually only saving you from like 2 or 3 shots anyway, so the HP doesn't matter too much. So you run that. DK8 mask, maybe worn if you're trying to save money once again. So like if you go worn helmet, worn mask, you're saving like over 100k on your armor, on your head armor alone for very similar efficacy. GS2s as well to back it up, and then your choice of assault rifle combined with tier 5 ammo. M4s are good options as well, but honestly, if you just go to Deke, if you're trying to be really cheap, these two options are very cheap, the HTAC A8 and the HTAC A9. M4 is the best option, but it's a bit more expensive. So if you're leaning budget, you go HTAC A8, HTAC A9, and the 926. And if you're leaning efficacy, you just buy the M4 on cooldown. 96 plates deal still good. It's even better than it was before, Sharks. It's even better than it was before. You should frankly be doing it on cooldown because it's 50% off, and you can even sell those for profit. The only reason I'm not doing it on cooldown is I can't really be fucked to play that game anymore, you know? I can't be bothered. But not literally game. I'm saying that I can't be bothered to just trade flipped gear from the market. I don't give a shit about that anymore. I'll get my money from winning fights. Yeah. Okay, let's get let down. I might play solo ups for the first time playing 4. Any tips? Bring tier 5 ammo or leg meta, one of the two. If you have less than 100 mil, Warrior HTAC 8 is no brainer, but when you get to the point where you're sitting on 200 mil liquid, don't play solo lockdown. Just bring in what you think will help you survive. I agree. Not gonna make you invincible, but damn it, having tier 4 M4 with tier 5 ammo helps. Yeah, I agree. Your gear will help you live sometimes. Let it. When the tier 5 yellowish rigs, I think that's what you're... I think what we're describing is what you're wearing a lot of the time. The Warrior is the worst one. The Warrior is the worst one by far. But yeah, all the options that I just showed you are less than 250k. At least if you're buying it from Deke. Which is what you frankly can do. Like, you can just buy all of the Deke armor on cooldown, and then you just... anything that's missing, that you just buy it off the market. HTAC A8, HTAC A9, M4, 926. Just buy those 4 on cooldown every single time. You'll get 4 tier 5 armors for like 30 to 50% off each every single time you load the game. It's pretty sick. It's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, tier 5 top load is kind of what you need. All right. Don't forget your contacts. Each of them is a good deals. Yeah. Let's get let down, gentlemen. Alex, all the trades that I showed you are good deals. H-check A8, H-check A9, 926, M4. They're all good. The M4 is better if you have more money. The others are all better if you're newer or you have a tighter budget. We'll get the fucking side. Really, I lose that. I feel like my shots are pretty on point. Using the MDR before I stopped playing, just started using it. It's still viable and cheap. Like I was saying before, this is gonna be my talking point for the day. As long as your gun is not dog shit. Did hit him in the head. Interesting. As long as your gun is not dog shit, and you put tier 5 ammo into it, you will be fine on lockdown. Alright guys, what's the next gun? Throw some guns at me. AR-57? Or, sorry. MCX, I'm not going to do that. ZC? I could do. I'm kind of like a little bit on the ZC, but only because like I like using the AEK a lot, but it's whatever. If people really want to see the ZC, I can do that. I could do some more AR-57. We did some already today. Wouldn't mind doing a little bit more. Let's see. MCX, AK-102, TO5, TO3, T95. Not a single bit of overlap. Not even a little bit. TO3 and T95 are unappealing because the U1 ammo is so expensive, and that's what it is. Probably some AK-102. B59. That gun sucked, Notchja. That sucked. That gun is so bad. Pistol run? Ugh, I can't do that. I ain't built that way. What's my effective range? 50? Try this out, maybe. This is very cheap. 150k with a scope. We're going to load some 995 into this. Run back with that N94 from last night. I didn't get 3 kills. I got 2 kills with it, actually. That was kind of sick. Sloom in the YouTube chat. Welcome. What's going on, buddy? Alex, thank you for subbing, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, it's operational. Well, that's gonna suck. Yeah, that's just gonna suck, isn't it? Whatever. Anything else that we need? Could reorganize these, but I was trying to commit 60 rounds. Why not? Do ourselves a favor. Would you buy the A8 rig like new or worn if you lose all your deke armor? I don't even think I'd buy one of those two worn if I lost all my deke armor. Their armor gets too low. I'd probably look at the M4. Probably just buying a new M4. And maybe a new or a like new M4 or like a like new 926. Yeah, I think at that point I'm just running something different entirely. 250. Could also do a new H-tack. Or like new H-Tech. Yeah, prices on that seems decent. AK-102, baby! Oh. But yeah, the BM-59, I was 3-tapping people with it in the chests with M61 to kill them within effective range. Like, that gun is bad. That gun is bad. I've been kind of bad about helping people out lately, Penguin. Well, damn. Goth Baddie likes my Tinder profile. The top 10 single shot damage ARs? I don't fucking know. I mean, the AUG is good. Anything with a long barrel, anything meta like AUG, U1, T1, AEK. I don't fucking know though. M16, like what is it? A single shot AR? The Scar? Is the Scar up there? God, I hope so, Penguin. Blatantly better. I'm okay. I'm really bad at this whole dating app thing, though. I've been talking to this girl for a couple of weeks, and I really want things to... I don't know if really want things. I would like if things work out with her, right? That would be neat. Like, wanting it to happen and, like, seeing another person pop up that's like, this could be an interesting person, too. Like, I can't. It's an AUK. I'm not good at that type of multitasking. We're getting stinky over there? Oh! This is suicide. Got sniped during. Nah. 30 rounders on that just aren't gonna work. I should have gone for 60 rounders. I have a 16-year relationship almost 3 years ago. Gotta tell you, it's awesome being single. I don't really feel that way. Like, the relationship wasn't working, but it's a big change for me being single after a relatively long relationship. God, that gun sucks. Yeah, that was 995. I'm in Fox. I just clicked. Forbidden Time, I think. I think it's Forbidden Time. Married for 11 years, got married at 20, been dope so far. Hell yeah, Goomba. Happy to hear that. I feel like a lot of people that generally are glad that they're single after, like, getting out of a relationship just didn't like that relationship, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with disliking a relationship. It's just... But I think it says more about that relationship. Like, I'm not the type of guy who, like... I don't get a lot of enjoyment out of, like, seeing a lot of different people. I prefer stability, for the most part. I mean, part of it is also that, like, I don't think I'm capable of being a player. I don't think that there's, like, I'm broadly appealing to women. But mostly, I just don't really want... I don't get a lot of value out of relationships that feel like that. That line, which is wild. If both of your hobbies line up, that makes a lot of sense, man. Where am I bringing this? It's a red dot, so that doesn't really leave many options. Alyakov, that sounds nice. You have your complete opposite and you met online? How'd that even happen? How did that even happen? Now I'm just confused. Tried Armory. For something stable where you feel safe? Yeah, I really value stability. Stability and someone who makes me feel better for... Well, it pushes me to improve myself, I guess. I don't know. But honestly, the big thing is that I want to date a fucking gamer, man. After dating someone who's not a gamer and like just not having a lot of stuff that I want to do with her, activity-wise, I really want to date a gamer, like a capital G gamer. That's how it happens a lot of the time, realness, especially for like longer relationships. Holly's just meet up IRL ASAP, even something small like coffee. Otherwise, I find the initial spark and I wears off for some parties. Yeah, Penguin. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've been trying to do like a little bit. I don't want to like do it too fast. I think I have like scared one or two people off by just being like, hey, would you like to go out for lunch? Because lunch is easier than dinner or like an actual date. Like, hey, I just want to like meet you. And for whatever reason, some people aren't super into that. But who knows? More of a gamer in anime than me, is Loki awesome? Hell yeah, Penguin. Hell yeah. Okay, so what we're trying to do here, we can play a little bit of defense and veg, but we're gonna get fucked from on high if I commit too hard to this. Do I go for map control despite not having a scope? We'll fight that guy. Going for tank door. Come on. Weird. I'm gonna eat this guy and get the fuck out of here. What? That's not good. I don't really feel like I can move at all. I feel like I just gotta kill the sniper next time he peeks up. I want to push him, and I should have already. Massive stutters again. Yeah, there's the packet loss. Not much I can do about that, guys. Sorry. Internet's fucked, apparently. Oh, she's perma-fucked on pain. Wait! Oh, you didn't see that. You saw that, right? Oh, I hope you saw that kill. Oh, yeah, we're dropping frames. Man. So wait, did this guy cross? Yeah, I'm gonna get my head blown off if I sit here. You did your job. Thank you. Whew. Ah, it's all legacy shit, or excuse me, relic shit. There's actually not a lot of value here. Again, people complain about naked snipers and then walk into a raid with like a helmet with like 30 HP after repair, 20 HP armor after repair. Like, motherfucker, you're part of the problem. Here's a question. Here's a question. Does that guy have teammates? Chill. Alright, this will help a little bit for getting around. Hopefully we'll get under yellow weight with this. Hopefully. Nah. Too much to hope for. Just making sure. Okay, we got the goods. Secure that guy, then go in through tank door. 3 stuns. Looking in the bushes for more snipers. The backup mag looking like. Alright, that's better. You checked if this guy had teammates? I can safely loot him. Hell yeah. Now that's a moment where I say that, then I instantly die. That would be some poetry. I'm gonna drop that mag. Or that, what was it? That's stun. We're not done yet. Not quite done yet. And now it's time to GTF, comma, O.
Re-verifying the encrypted archive locator.
Yo, we kind of fucked this game, huh?
To your map.
You brought this upon yourself, and
Like, we did like a really good job, I feel like. Ooh, a fresh H-Tac. I would need to drop everything. Or wear it. I could wear it, fold this up. Put it somewhere for now. Put that in there, wear this out. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of weirdly worth it.
you are done for.
Put that on my body. Any more room for one more 2x2? Yes, sir.
You know what you're doing.
We'll unpack those later. Ooh, W Tetris. I'm gonna freak out. Nah, this is the only door that opened. I mean, I killed 3 teams. There's only 1 team left outside. Dude, when I'm confident for whatever reason, I'm actually so fucking good at this game. It's when I'm nervous and second guessing myself that we got problems. Or my babushka. Red? Red? Ah, I was hoping. Guys, is the stream good yet? Is it recovered properly? Does anybody know? Yeah. HGamer Tier 4 compete with budget ARs and Tier 5s to try and save money? Yes, Johnson, it absolutely can. I was doing that for a very long time. I think it's a very nice idea. Oh, hi, RPK. Yeah, I can take your stock and upgrade my own gun. Yeah, absolutely. And rip that off, put the suppressor on. Very, very nice. We got like 200k of value from that.
Wanna be just like you when I grow up.
Someday you can, my son. With a simple subscription of $15 per month to my OnlyFans.